I went to see the craziest fans of the Asian continent alone, but nothing happened the way that I expected.
Bro, these people are already starting to piss me off, man. My bag is right there. I did everything I could. Thank you very much. Love Fenerbahce, thank you.
Istanbul. The city of cats, the two continents, the Bosporus, the usually good food because this dinner that I ate was actually cheeks, city of beauty, culture, and especially city of football. My name is Michal, and my goal in life is to develop myself and discover as much as I can. And in this video, you're gonna see the crazy experience as well as the struggles of a guy traveling alone to see the craziest fans of the whole continent of Asia. I'm only at the beginning of my channel, but I've got great content coming from different places all around the world, so make sure to leave a like and to subscribe and be one of the first to discover this great journey that is literally just my life. There you go. Anyways, I was flying home from Antalya and I took a 24 layover in Istanbul to discover the city and its beauties. There's also going to be a video about Antalya, but I thought that Fenerbahce comes first, right? It took me exactly an hour and 40 minutes to arrive from the Sahiba Gökçen airport into the city.
It's cold as fuck here.
Plus a 15-minute walk to my hostel just to discover that my payment got cancelled and that I had to make a new reservation afterwards. I was staying in Kadıköy, so on the Asian side of Istanbul and the Asian side of Turkey and the continent and just Asia. But with a intercontinental metro, literally, I arrived in like 5 minutes on the other side of the capital and of Turkey, and I'm not gonna do it once again, into the neighborhood of Sultan Ahmet. I walked around it a little bit, got to the Hagia Sophia Mosque.
Let me tell you one thing, I'm not gonna visit it from the inside because it's 25 euros. And I know you gotta be curious, I know you gotta visit and stuff. I just paid 10 euros for a kebab that was not worth it. Chill. Nice Hope it helps. Thank you. What's your name? Mustafa. And Efe. Nice to meet you guys. Michal. Yeah, it's from Poland.
Oh, yeah,
Yes. Thank you guys. Bye bye. Now I make interviews for school projects, I guess.
I then went on to see the Blue Mosque, which was absolutely stunning, as much from the outside as it was from the inside. Kept on walking for the few hours that I had in the city before taking the Intercontinental Metro once again to go back to Kadıköy in the metro, and on my way to the other side of the continent. I already saw some Fenerbahce fans getting ready for the game, and talking about this game allows me to introduce the Turkish Superlig. And talking about the Turkish Superlig allows me to introduce to you guys Los Problemas.
Professional soccer matches in Turkey have been suspended following a violent attack on a referee.
See, the Turkish league has been having a few issues here and there lately, and digital tickets and identification have been introduced since 2014 with a system called the Passolig, an enemy of mine. The Passolig is a card that you pay 15 euros per year, which allows you to buy tickets for all sorts of events in Turkey, with them also football games, which go public a few days before the event. But guys, it's not just that I could buy my ticket and enter the stadium. It's not as easy as that. First of all, whether you go once for an event in Turkey or you try to go every single day to discover something new, you have to pay the Passo card or the Passolig card, which is 15 euros by itself. Okay, and the first time you use Passolig, you've got to go and activate it with your passport at the place where you go to an event. In my situation, the Fenerbahce game. So I arrived 40 minutes before the game to the stadium, but no one really seemed to be willing to help me to activate my account and get the QR code ticket. The security guards were talking to me in Turkish with absolutely no hand gesture or anything that would help me, and the thing is, I don't speak Turkish. I literally didn't understand anything. I'm the one that's like fautif. It's my fault. Sure, 100%. I'm going to a country where I don't speak the language, where I'm the tourist, and I go to local people and expect them to communicate with me even though it's not England, it's not the US, it's not Switzerland. I don't speak their language. I'm the one that's at fault. No worries about that. But like, one hand gesture, bro. Just to show me here. Just this. Anyways, I ended up understanding that I've got to go to another place to try and activate my account first, and I stood at that place for 30 minutes. They ended up validating my passport and giving me a small paper ticket, and the guards sort of let me enter in, but by repeating one sentence. No power bank, no camera, police. I was trying to negotiate because I was just charging my phone. I was a tourist. They could tell I'm not offensive. I'm not gonna do anything. And I was trying to tell him, YouTube video. I want to make a YouTube video. I couldn't record anything of that because there was like literally 3 mad Turkish police guard that were just staring at me and looking at my small bag and what I was doing. I mean, I can understand the no camera rule, even though with my phone I can literally do anything and record anything. But like, bro, no power banks? In the end, I wasn't able to negotiate anything and I had to leave my stuff at another place outside of the stadium. Obviously, I had to pay 200 lira, which is like 4 to 5 euros, to leave my small bag and go back just with my passport, my ticket and my iPhone 13, which wasn't meant to be used to record at all. You can hear me being pissed, and in the back you hear the Turkish national anthem.
Bro, these people are already starting to piss me off, man. Pissing me off real bad, I swear. I'm gonna see another change of quality, of course.
And something strange happened at that moment. During the Turkish national anthem, like, no one moves and they just stand and sing, or just like stand and listen to the national anthem, which is very respectable, and I didn't know about that. I was just like trying to enter with my ticket, showing it to the guy, and he was just looking at me like, but okay, I realized it's the anthem, waited the 2 or 3 minutes over. I apologized to the guard because obviously you respect the national anthem. It was obviously 8 p.m, so the game was starting at the exact moment and I still wasn't in the stadium, and even by arriving 40 minutes early, I didn't make it on time for the game. I took it as my responsibility and my fault. Obviously the rules are the rules, but I mean, it was just a lot, man. Honestly, it was a lot, especially that I couldn't understand anything and I paid a lot for the ticket. Because the ticket prices in Turkey are another problem that I had. A standing ticket for a Fenerbahce game is 1,500 lira, and the sitting places where you actually don't sit at all, you just stand for the whole game. You're gonna see it in the clips. The cheapest tickets start with 2,950 lira, which for me is okay. I mean, I'm privileged. I live in Switzerland. I make Swiss money, let's say, even though life here is expensive, but I'm okay with those prices. But I guess the locals are not all okay with this type of prices. Bro, it's 55 euros. It's a lot. Even for a Swiss guy, it's a lot. Imagine the people with families, expenses, who maybe don't make too much money. There's gotta be so many who are Fenerbahce fans who want to go to a game but just can't allow themselves to go with their children, or just like even alone, because it's expensive. But as I said, everything that happened, I take it as my responsibility and I take it as my fault. I'm not trying to complain about anything. I'm not trying to make a problem and be mad about anything that happened, but I just wanted to share my experience for you guys to be ready whenever you want to go to Istanbul and go and see a football game. I forced myself to stoically accept and forget about it and just enjoy the game. And honestly, thank God I did, because what I saw afterwards was literally amazing.
Ladies and gentlemen, the game we're gonna go and watch today might actually be like nothing I've ever seen before in my life. I've seen some great games, I've seen some beautiful football games, but never have I seen a league with this much tension and possibly also fans with this much passion. Hope to see at least some goals, hope to see some great football as well, especially from the Fenerbahce part. They have some very good football players on their team, and I especially hope to see a lot from the fans. Can you imagine yourself? I don't even have my ticket yet. I have bought the ticket. Ticket? I've bought the ticket on the official website, like the official national website where you buy the tickets for the game, and I still haven't received my ticket yet because I gotta scan my passport first. And apparently once I've scanned my passport at the stadium, after that only will I be able to get my ticket, which is absolutely crazy, and this shows you how much the football games are controlled here now. I kind of understand them, but it kind of pisses me off as well because I can feel the fuck up. Listen to that. Look at the way we gotta walk as well, man. Next to fucking looks like a river. Alright guys, we're in 1 minute away from the beginning of the game. I'm sorry if quality of sound is bad. I'm sorry if the image quality is going to be bad. I did everything I could. The game has already begun. I'm still walking. I arrived here 45 minutes ago. Fucking hell, man. Anyways, let's forget about this. This was supposed to be my place that I paid 70 euros for. Excellent. At least we see the pitch. At least that. But still, bro, 70 euros for that. Just imagine. Anyways, let's enjoy the game, guys. I've never seen something like that in my life. This sort of passion. I was given a yellow card. I've never seen that. The closest I saw in my life was Vasco da Gama. This is unbelievable. The big difference between this game and the games that I've been at before is that it's not like at moments where it's high, that they're screaming and they're yelling and they're chanting. It's like every time, every single second there's something new that's happening, and that's a new emotion. Like goes up because of the nerves, then it goes up because it's like going forward and stuff. It's actually insane. They live every single second of the game, like 7,000%, which is actually crazy.
I also noticed during the game that there were two different ultra groups, each one behind one goal, which were actually giving two different chants, and the people in the middle were sometimes following one side, sometimes following the other side. Of course, Fenerbahce is one of the three big clubs in Turkey, whereas Konyaspor, while still being a solid team, generally plays mid to low table in the Superlig. There were actually maybe 100 Konyaspor fans who made the trip, which is actually very respectable, knowing the distance that it represents for them.
Listen to the fans, waving and waiting. Anderson Talisca to walk out.
Rengimiz Fenerbahçe her şeyimiz, hiçbir şeye değişmeyiz. Fenerbahçe'mizin golü 28. dakika 94 numara Anderson! Anderson! Anderson! Anderson! Teşekkürler 12 numara. Lacivert rengimiz Fenerbahçe her şeyimiz, hiçbir şeye değişmeyiz. Fenerbahçe'mizin ikinci golü 30. dakika 18 numara Müldür! Müldür! Müldür! Teşekkür Lacivert rengimiz Fenerbahçe her şeyimiz, hiçbir şeye değişmeyiz. Fenerbahçe'mizin 3. golü 37. dakika 94 numara Anderson! Anderson! Anderson! Anderson! Teşekkürler 12 numara.
Guys, this is absolutely crazy, I swear. I have never seen something like that. I've been to many football games. Bro, Milan Skriniar is a fucking stone. He's a rock and a half. There you go. Officially half time. Wow. My bag is right there against some trust that I have, or do I really have it? And 200 lira. So I think that's what built our trust. The whole of Kadıköy. This is the Asian part, or let's say the beginning of the Asian part, at least. Bro, Fenerbahce are balling out. The game is beautiful. Even Konyaspor are playing well. Turkish Superlig, at least. I don't watch it too much when there's not Fenerbahce, Galatasaray, or like Beşiktaş. But at least in the games where they are in, whether it's on TV or live, quality, honestly quality. It is a contender for the 6th best championship in Europe, I would say. With the Portuguese league, with the Dutch league, honestly, there is an argument. But let me tell you, in the end, football always makes you happy. Seeing people enjoy literally the present moment, the experience, and also a bit of reflection and maturity to become stoic and to make an effort towards stoicism. To just accept the things as they are. You cannot change the past, just accept what is happening right now, and that's all. And try to make the future better. And it's working. For this game, it's working.
On the pitch, it's hard for literally any team, whether it's Turkey or even at the international level, to resist to a side like Fenerbahce, who continuously have some of the best players in the world on their side. But also obviously have one of the best fan bases in the world. We saw 3 first half goals, and as I was expecting it, the fans were crazy, whether it's about the goals or just about their own team. But in the second half, around the 60-minute mark, something kinda weird happened. The fans got calmer, the players on the pitch understood that the game had been won already in the first half, and although Konya tried to attack here and there and even gained some sort of control over the game at some point, the Fener players were mostly just passing the ball around. But that was until this happened.
Fenerbahçe'mizin golü 87. dakika 21 numara Marco!
Asensio!
Marco!
Asensio!
Marco! Teşekkürler 12 numara.
At least the barriers that I was complaining about at the beginning of the game were bringing some very comforting heating, which honestly during the game helped a lot. And just like that, the game ended on a 4-0 score for Fenerbahce, quite logically.
Sans contrôle, rien du tout, ils sont pas des couilles.
Fenerbahçe için Alanya'dan geldik. Çok güzel bir galibiyet aldık. Saran'la her şey çok güzel. İnşallah. Acilen bir gol geleceğim.
I wanna go talk. My friend, first time. I'm from Switzerland. First time for Fenerbahce. Love to Fenerbahce. It was great. Thank you very much. Love Fenerbahce. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, what was starting off as a complete disaster ended up as a beautiful evening that I just spent here. Fenerbahce, wow, wow. And all I can say is wow. Ooh, I could actually give you advice. That would be a good thing, so that you don't make the mistakes that I did. I've got a few lessons to share with you about what happened today. Lesson number 1. If you go to a Fenerbahce game, be prepared mentally, especially if you're with people who don't speak Turkish. And if you're alone, good luck. Second of all, don't even try to bring any camera, any special stuff, any charger. They took the power bank, said no, this no enter. I'm not gonna throw my power bank from where I was. Come early, very early. Brother, when I say early, it's like at least 1 hour before, at least. Just got controlled by the cops. Me? fuck. If you like this type of video, obviously, make sure to hit a like. Subscribe for more content like this in the future. I hope maybe organize a little bit better because I didn't control literally anything tonight. Anyways, take care guys. Have a good rest of the day, rest of the night, rest of the morning, whatever it is. See you soon. Tschüss.